All right, everyone. It is me, Johnson Chan. Ow. I think I also kind of, yeah, go well. Anyway, I thought we could do a quick Epstein update video. Great, and all these damn ads at the Daily Caller. I do like their new layout, though. It does look better. So, pretty much right now, what the left is trying to do is, they got their pants caught down. Jeffrey Epstein's got a lot of dirt on Democrats. Definitely way more Democrats than they do Republicans. Otherwise, they would be pushing the story much, much harder. So they know they can't bury the story. So what they're now trying to do is they're trying to tank the Donald Trump administration because one of his labor secretaries or something like that is Alexander Acosta, and he was the one that oversaw the prosecution of Jeffrey Epstein back in Florida all those years ago. So now they're trying to say, oh, Trump's part of the Pedo Bear network, blah 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 blah, and then, first of all, the deep state just does not like it when you even talk about the Pedo Bear network because that's what they are. So they're like this. This is just not a it's just an angle of attack that they just don't want to have to deal with. But they're doing a Hail Mary, a sort of trial balloon to see if this will stick. Obviously, it will not. So, especially when you got people like me, talking about this shit, and it looks like Elon Musk. Huh. So anyway, look what I found. A 2000 picture of editor Graydon Carter hugging Jeffrey Epstein's recruiter, Ghislaine Maxwell. Carter removed pedo allegations from a 2002 Epstein profile in his magazine. And look who's standing next to them. Harvey Weinstein. There he is. Weinstein-Epstein connection. It would be kind of interesting and hilarious if he really did have a blackmail tape on Harvey Weinstein. Or maybe Harvey Weinstein was in on the blackmailing. We'll have to see. So anyway, Trump is now aware of this, so he's trying to get ahead of the curve, and he says that he had a falling out with Jeffrey Epstein about 15 years ago. This thing's not too long. Also, this thing is really zoomed in. Let's zoom out a little more. Maybe a little more? Yeah, I think this is good. So, I guess long story short, Trump banned Jeffrey Epstein from Mar-a-Lago when he found out that Jeffrey was abusing a underage girl, and then Trump was like, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, that's it. You're not welcome here anymore." So that's essentially what it is. So let's see. Trump said Tuesday that he had a falling out with Jeffrey Epstein because 15 years ago, but declined to offer details about why. A reporter asked if Trump still believes Epstein is a terrific guy, referencing Trump comments made in 2002. Well, I knew him like everybody in Palm Beach knew him. People in Palm Beach knew him. He was a fixture in Palm Beach. I had a falling out with him a long time ago. I don't think I've spoken to him in over 15 years. I was not a fan. I was not a fan of his, that I can tell you, he declared.
In an era where big companies prefer PC narratives over speaking truth to power, we need your help. Become a Daily Caller Patriot today and help us hold the powerful accountable. In return, Daily Caller Patriots will be able to read the Daily Caller without any of the ads that we have long used to support our mission.
Patriots will also be eligible for unparalleled Patriots-only content. Become a Daily Caller Patriot today.
I can't believe they let them have this.
Iran is doing a lot of bad things right now, and they better be very careful.
Mr. President, do you have full confidence in Secretary Acosta right now and in the future?
Well, I met Secretary Acosta this first time I know when I made the deal to bring him on into the administration. I can tell you that for 2.5 years, he's been just an excellent Secretary of Labor. He's done a fantastic job. Now, part of it is our economy is so good, our unemployment numbers are at record lows. So many good things are happening. But the fact is, he's been a very good Secretary of Labor. What happened 12 or 15 years ago with respect to when he was a U.S. attorney, I think in Miami. Is it Miami?
Yes.
If you go back and look at everybody else's decisions, whether it's a U.S. attorney or an assistant U.S. attorney or a judge, you go back 12 or 15 years ago or 20 years ago and look at their past decisions, I would think you'd probably find that they would wish they maybe did it a different way. I do hear that there were a lot of people involved in that decision, not just him. I can only say this from what I know, and what I do know is that he's been a great, really great Secretary of Labor. The rest of it we'll have to look at. We'll have to look at it very carefully. But you're talking about a long time ago. And again, it was a decision made, I think, not by him, but by a lot of people. So we're going to look at it very carefully. We'll be looking at that very carefully. Okay? Okay. Anybody else?
Jeffrey Epstein is a terrific guy.
Well, I knew him like everybody in Palm Beach knew him. I mean, people in Palm Beach knew him. He was a fixture in Palm Beach. I had a falling out with him a long time ago. I don't think I've spoken to him for 15 years. I wasn't a fan. I was not, a long time ago. I'd say maybe 15 years. I was not a fan of his. That I can tell you. I was not a fan of his. So I feel very badly, actually, for Secretary Acosta, because I've known him as being somebody that works so hard and has done such a good job. I feel very badly about that whole situation. But we're going to be looking at that and looking at it very closely. We're also going to be signing a big contract in a little while, so we're going to see you in a little while in a different room in a different part of the White House where we're going to be signing up a big deal with Boeing. Thank you very much. We'll see you in a couple of minutes.
I bet this guy was thinking, oh, jeez. To be honest, I was actually too busy playing my phone game on my computer emulator, so I could, avoid having to pay real money for my real game that I want to play. But yeah, I get, they're trying to tie Alex Acosta with Trump, with, Jeffrey Epstein, and I just hope that house of turd, falls all over Trump. Obviously, it's just not going to work. I mean, I'm willing to bet even the reporters that are trying to cover it are just like, it's not going to work, but whatever. We'll see if it sticks. So, unfortunately, there are no comments here. So, this makes me like the Daily Caller even less, even though I really like Tucker Carlson, as we all do. According to court documents filed by Bradley Edwards, a lawyer who represented several of Epstein's accusers, Trump banned Epstein from his Mar-a-Lago resort. Oh, actually, so I got it from here. Because Epstein abused an underage girl at the club. Neither Trump nor Mar-a-Lago have confirmed the ban. Court documents, Trump banned Epstein from blah, blah. The president also defended Department of, so we already know that he defended Alex Acosta because he struck a sweetheart deal with Epstein. Now, I don't have to tweet on me, but someone did say, that was credible, that did say that Alex Acosta was actually pressured by someone in the foreign, either in the foreign, some foreign, what's it called? The foreign department or whatever, or the Department of Justice. And they told Alex Acosta, he's like, yo, you need to let this guy go and do a shitty sentence or something will happen to you or something. To solicitation of a For 2.5 years, he's just been excellent Secretary of Labor, blah, blah, blah. But I do hear that there were a lot of people involved in that decision, just not just him. Yeah, exactly. He was being pressured. I mean, pressured is like too weak of a word. What's the word I'm looking for? Intimidated? It's not the one I'm looking for, but that's essentially what they did. They basically intimidated him. The rest of it we'll have to look at. We'll have to look at it very carefully, he continued. So now the question is, where can I read some comments about this? I mean, I suppose I could read some of this. Here's some, hey, there's Charlie Rose. I don't recognize these two. We already know that ABC News chief anchor George Stephanopoulos attended Jeffrey Epstein's party after Epstein was released from prison. Here's Epstein's recruiter, Ghislaine Maxwell, embracing Chris Isham. So, who are these John Doe guys? He really did his homework here. Here's Prince Andrew and Heidi Klum at a party in 2000. Wow, that was a long time ago. Shit. Prince Andrew attended the wedding. Why does he look like an old guy? Huh. Attended the wedding of an ex-girlfriend with Ghislaine Maxwell in 2000. Yeah, I think, I remember one of Prince Andrew's lawyers was one of the ones that actually intervened to try to seal the case, which, Mike Cernovich and Mike Cernovich covered, and then I did the video on that. And then Mike said this was a big league, super ultra NBA high level lawyer shit. And then, so Mike Cernovich actually defeated them. So here's some more famous people. Sarah Ferguson. Here's the thing, right? So let's see. So here's Ghislaine with Trump, but this was before the falling out. This is Trump with a hot model, obviously. Oh wait. Oh, that was actually Melania Trump? Melania now, it's the future Mrs. Trump. Wow. She looked a lot different. Steven Schwartzman, he is the chairman and CEO of Blackstone Group and has a net worth of $10 billion. Wow. Wow, can you imagine if this guy was part of the Pato Bear network too? Shit, because Blackstone Group is like super famous because like, well, if you study finance, the Blackstone Group is like, I don't know, it's like meeting fucking Michael Jordan, you know, if you're a basketball player. So Blackstone Group was one of the few investment firms that not only predicted the economic crisis, but they well positioned themselves well before the fact and then made a huge killing when they shorted the market, which eventually is what happened in 2008, 2009. So Blackstone Group was like, you know, like super fucking elite in finance. Roger Waters, yeah, shit. Because I know I did the video either yesterday or 2 days ago. I forgot which one. Maybe I mentioned both. But Jeffrey Epstein has a lot of dirt on all of these people. So which one of these famous peoples, powerful peoples, do you think Jeffrey's going to take down? And that's assuming, like, you know, Hillary Clinton doesn't have him, you know, go on the Seth Rich retirement plan. Speaking of Seth Rich, you know, they were trying to say that it was like some Russia conspiracy shit or whatever, but then the story died down real quick. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still Hillary Clinton and the DNC that had something to do with that shit. Wow. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I mean, they can go after Trump all they want, but then, like, it's so, like, look at, I mean, this is like a no-name person, and he, you know, I've never heard of him, and obviously he makes himself no-name because he's got a very random name. And look at all these easy pictures that you could dig up of Jeffrey Epstein and all these other famous people, particularly famous left-wing people. So, I mean, you know, there's no winning move for the left. There's no winning move for the left. So the best thing they can do is either find a bunch of people to throw under the bus, just like they did with Harvey Weinstein, or they can just say, we were blackmailed by Jeffrey Epstein, I didn't want to do it, but Jeffrey made me do it. So those are their only two options. But for now, you know, Trump had enough sense to kick his ass out, because when you reach Donald Trump's level and you're hobnobbing with the top people in the world, the top politicians in the world, and you have that much money, you know, you can easily afford to like hire private investigators to go check everyone's business out. And then he probably already knew there was some crazy shit going on with everybody and Jeffrey Epstein. So he was like, nope, just gonna kick his ass out. So anyway, if you like what you saw, read, or heard, hit the like button, the follow button, or subscribe button from wherever you're watching this from, or my YouTubes at youtube.com/Johnson Chan. Oh, it's pretty funny that they chose this picture for the thing. Make sure you smash that subscribe button on the right-hand side of this page so we can get this channel to 410 to 420 subscribers. Actually, I forgot to say, youtube.com/Johnson Chan. I can't remember if I did. My mind's still, you know, being distracted, so. Anyway, I think I'm done for the political videos for today. There's going to be some good content developing over the course of the next few days or few weeks. Also, I didn't realize this is actually a pretty funny picture of Will. Hope he doesn't mind too much, assuming he's even watching any of this stuff. So anyway, the good news is I think Trump is safe. You know, he's got more than enough safety to not worry about anything. I'm not even worried. And on top of that, again, you know, we've got plenty of pictures with Jeffrey Epstein and his acolytes with all these other famous people who are also probably don't like Donald Trump. So all I have to say is time's ticking. You better figure out who you're gonna sacrifice. You know, because we're gonna put a bunch of people in jail, and if you don't give us a sacrifice, well, we're just gonna put all the liberals in jail, and in fact, probably some Republican cucks too. But I don't personally mind because. Any Republican that's for open borders and like flooding America with immigrants isn't a Republican anyway. And I wouldn't be surprised if that same Republican also happened to hate Trump and also happened to be good buddy friends with, you know, Jeffrey Epstein. So, no, what is it? No skin off my back or whatever, or no sugar off my back. Yeah, damn. What is that saying? I used to know it, but now I don't. No skin off my back saying. No skin off my nose. But I've been used as well. This enemy is no concern to me. Not my business. Doesn't hurt me at all. Oh yeah, so it is no skin off my back. But I can use other body parts as well. I'll stick with skin. Hey, no skin off my back. Yeah. So anyway, I got one more video to do, which is the Bitcoin stuff. I don't know. Looks like, I mean, Bitcoin has been trying to go up, but I don't know if it's the start of a bull run yet. It doesn't look that way, but you know, but it's trying to go up there, so we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will. Surprised I did actually a lot of videos pretty quick today, so I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, but I mean, a lot of these are just, you know, to the point, not much to speculate on. So, but I'm pretty sure there'll be plenty of time for speculation. And on top of the Democrat, what, third and fourth debates are like next week or something. So that's gonna be another fun 2 hours. Anyway, thanks for watching, and always remember, Johnson Chan, Mind Bigly, James C. Coin Crypto, 44 Coin Crypto. Yeah. Jeffrey Epstein is just like a complete disaster for deep state, the left, fake Republican traders, and it's actually, again, a big boon to America. It's a big boon to God, you know, for fighting the good fight. And of course, this is very good for Donald Trump because, you know, despite all his problems, he has been going hard after the pedo bears and putting them in jail. So this is definitely one of those moves where Trump has all upside and no downside. And again, the left they have no winning move. They have no winning move. So they only have two moves, which is the one that I talked about. Find somebody to throw on their bus or a group of people, or plead innocence and say you were blackmailed. And then just hope for the best.